shit given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business. Not because they want to do it, just because they heard it pays, and who the fuck wants to be.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Sin the Poet. If any other people know me, they know me by Blue or they know me by Veils. So this is about to be the first time I actually put a poem out. I never really got used to saying or reciting poems out to other people, but this will be my first time. So I'm gonna give you a little background on this poem. The poem is called Clown in a Frame. So it's about a person who grew up thinking that life was gonna be the easiest stuff in the world, but then realizes that it's gonna be harder than what they thought it would be. Going through a whole lot of stuff, whole lot of changes in their life, and altogether, just to them, it feels like they're just a clown in a frame. You know, the one clown frame, you know, that's really sad. It's like that. So that's what this is gonna be about. I hope you enjoy it. Get this out to anybody that you think could relate to this. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Clown in the Frame. Once upon a time ago was a kid. He grew up to think he would get big. Soon he realized that it's rigged. Waking up to the smell, pool, and a cig. Moved somewhere new with nothing to say, only because at the time he was a baby. Thinking back on it, he found it crazy. Wish he had a say because his life leads to disarray. All his childhood saying he would never, but later on he said he laid in that treasure. As the song says, never say never. He should have listened. He'd be more clever. Now he looks for that treasure, trying to recover. Had no one to look up to, so he was alone, searching throughout his life to find a man. In his mind, he was gone, because everyone says to him, how do you expect to be a man if he wasn't raised by one? Looking at himself in the mirror, he sees a child that was lost in a big man's world, trying to figure out to see if things would get clear. They never do, so his life choices become hurled. Sticking to the drugs, sticking to the failure, to his mother's eyes, sticking to the constant commotion in his head, but he just shrugs, telling everyone he's okay, but it was all lies. Being attacked by his own lying image, calling himself out his own name, disgusted with what he sees, his conscience diminished. Doing things to himself, he's to blame. His smile will make you think he's happy. In reality, he's hiding behind a mask because he's feeling crappy. Doesn't want people to know and see that he has feelings. Make up more lies, making it like he's not a human being. Until he is left alone and he breaks down, where only some people have seen him wear his frown. He writes so he could hide when people surround. Can't keep it up, he's starting to drown. The kid grew up and to see everything differently. Wishing that car that hit him killed him, instead of him trying to be himself deliberately. Never finding the courage to do it, things get grim. Yelling to himself, stop over and over, and the voices taunt him over and over and over again. To where he just wants to stop resisting, even though every thought he has was him insisting. That kid is me, living a lie in my own life. Looking back on everything that has happened, and I hate it. I believe in my lies so much that I follow it like it's right. I just can't imagine myself never being alone. I'm just won't fit. This isn't me saying I'm depressed. It's me saying I'm disappointed in who I became. Everyone looking at me and say it was complicated. This is what I mean. I can't say less. I can tell you wouldn't be able to tell from my picture frame.